Thailand unveils a new bill to regulate cannabis while keeping it legal, guys. That's right. Thailand has proposed a new bill to regulate its cannabis industry and restrict marijuana uses to primarily health and medical purposes. The latest effort to rein in adult use smoking after several policy U-turns. Under the draft legislation, cannabis or its extracts will be allowed for medical treatment and research by state agencies besides its use in herbal food and cosmetic products. The new bill was published earlier this week by the Ministry of Public Health and just days after the new administration of Prime Minister Pentagram Sarwanika took office. I totally screwed that name up, I'm sure, so my bad, but whatever. The draft bill appears to take a softer stance compared to previous government efforts to regulate the industry. For one, it no longer contains a clause that explicitly outlaws adult use cannabis, which was proposed in an earlier draft by ex-premier Suretha Chavisan's administration. It also effectively means the new government has abandoned a bid to reclassify the plant as a narcotic. I wish the U.S. would take note of that, but whatever. And still, anyone who consumes cannabis or its extracts for uses not specified in the bill will face a fine of up to 60,000 baht. That's basically $1,803 US. The sellers of cannabis or its products for uses not specified under the law faces a maximum 1-year jail term or 100,000 baht in fines or both. Such rules may hamper free use of cannabis in the Southeast Asian nation, which was the first in Asia to decriminalize the plant back in 2022. A legal vacuum has allowed more than 9,400 cannabis dispensaries to open nationwide, and with many in popular tourist areas and business districts in Bangkok and beyond. The easy availability of the drug became a hot-button political issue during the national election last year when the ruling Pheu Thai party vowing to relist marijuana as a narcotic to restrict its use to just medical purposes due to concerns over addiction. But opposition from the Bhumahadi party, the second biggest group in the ruling coalition, has forced Pheu Thai to walk back on its pledge and keep the plant legal. The draft legislation calls for licensing rules on cannabis planting, sales, exports, and imports, all to be tightened, with current growers, suppliers, or regulated businesses required to have or apply for new licenses or permits or face hefty jail terms or fines. While the bill is a more favorable path for the cannabis industry, it may yet pose a challenge for growers, dispensaries, and a vast number of consumer agro firms that have cropped up across Thailand. They sell everything from cannabis buds to oils, extracts, and weed-infused candy to baked goods that, according to the current law, must contain no more than 0.2% THC, the psychoactive compound that provides a high sensation. The public and industry stakeholders have until September 30th to submit feedback on the proposed bill, and the health ministry may still make changes to the legislation before submitting it to the cabinet, which must then send it to Parliament for final approval, you guys. Well, it sounds like Thailand is taking a step out of Washington, D.C.'s playbook and allowing people to self-certify, or at least that's what I kind of got out of this, and I can't wait to hear what you guys have to say about this, too.
I mean, first of all, props to them for walking back their plans to recriminalize cannabis, because that was not the right move.
But it just makes the prices go up, Sohum, for a better market when it's more illegal.
Yeah, but the difference is illegality in Thailand, at least prior to their legalization, was they had very, very harsh punishments. I believe in some cases, life imprisonment. I don't know if they had executions in Thailand. I know that other Southeast Asian countries literally executed people for possession of cannabis. So I think in this case, probably people's right to not be sentenced to life in prison for possession of a plant is slightly more important than the price going up a little bit due to not the best regulation. I don't know. That's
100%. I agree with Sohum in a lot of ways on that one. I think that they're just a testament to, you can't really put the toothpaste all the way back in the tube because people are going to freak out, but it's also a testament to, like, they were all gung-ho for this, and then what happened? A bunch of California people went over there, started acting like it's the Wild West again. And they were like, excuse me, we didn't mean that. We didn't mean that. So
it's all California's fault.
Didn't understand what was coming. No, not just California.
It's actually the Wild East.
The wild.
Yeah, I was gonna. You beat me to it, Jason. I was about to say it.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
A lot of folks went over there. A lot of folks went over there like it was, party time 1999, and the government was like, "Hold on, absolutely not."
I mean,
Get the sticks back out.
It is pretty economically feasible for a lot of people that can't stay afloat in California to go to Thailand.
The second that we heard they were getting 45 a gram, everybody booked a ticket.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, can you imagine if we had Prop 215 and Thailand's very, very thriving nightlife here in California?
You mean human trafficking? That does exist here as well. Diddy had a home in LA.
Wow, you went
yeah.
right
there we go.
About that. I was talking about
She's coming for that Diddy smoke today.
Yeah,
I was talking about Muay Thai. I was talking about MMA.
I bet you
took it a very different place there.
Yeah, I have a bone to pick with anybody against women for sure.
I thought you were talking about the full moon parties they got in like Phuket.
She did it.
Oh
Literally.
man, y'all wilding. Yeah, I was talking. Yeah, I was keeping it wholesome today.
I bet. Let you tell it.
You like them kids in Thailand, right?
Whoa!
See what I'm saying?
Hey, but
I was in prison with these guys.
About the kids. They have.
I was in
I heard they're
prison
eating
with
the dogs.
Thailand,
Mm-hmm.
and Thailand is just a cesspool for child predators. It's horrible. Not as bad as Cubic Bay in the Philippines. It's just terrible.
Well, damn, I retract my statements. Then fuck Thailand. If that's what they doing over.
Oh, damn, we don't have to say fuck the whole country.
Don't act like you didn't know that was happening.
They got a long, rich tradition in cannabis. I mean, we were getting Thai sticks back during the Vietnam War. So they've been doing that for a minute. Mm-hmm. And it's nice to see that these knuckleheads that come out of the weeds, anti-marijuana are told, sit down, shut up, we can handle this. Mm-hmm. I wish we could do that with like Sam and Sabet and some of these other knuckleheads in our country, tell them to sit down, shut up. Maybe they should slip a little tincture into their tea.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
How long until their next election? Do you know, do any of you guys know what their election cycle is?
There, bud.
Their election cycle.
Yeah, because
they just had an election, Rico.
That's what I'm saying. Like, how long until their next election? Because if their next election is
it's not like it's gonna be anytime
4 years.
soon. I'd imagine it's 4 years.
Let me finish, Jason. If it's within the next 3 to 4 years, maybe the next person that comes in there is pro cannabis and getting them back up, and it'll open back up.
No, that's not. You're pipe dreaming right now.
All
right, I got you, Rico. Every 4 to 5 years. It doesn't say specifically. So the last one, the last one was May 14th, 2023. So at soonest we have about 2.5 years until the next one. 2.5 or 3.5 maybe.
Thank you, sir.
Hold on, Thailand. Help is on the way.
I know.
Look at that.
Maybe.